Macaroni.
All right, let's plug into somebody else's. That fucking sucked. It was not accepting. And like, we would have been fine if he would have just not released.
Jim, are you a Diablo guy?
How about now? Is that working? Yeah, I like Diablo. I haven't played too much of the newest one. And also, I said it would have gone smoother if we had Nog. But
Just come out with another DLC, and
yeah,
D4 was like really bad. Like it was just never a finished product when the game first came out.
yeah, that's why I didn't really get too much into it.
Yeah, they basically made a whole new game for this expansion. And
Oh, really?
It's so good in my opinion. Yeah, I'm very impressed.
Did you need a
Thanks to one of
15
your teams.
seat? Kippo, was that one? What did you need?
Seed I need at a 15, above a 15, so 16, 17 seed's good.
Oh yeah, I only I have a 15 seat on my druid. That's what I was asking. That's only 15.
Only 15, so small.
I'd say we could do mine, but it's a Magistr's Terrace again. I was hoping to finish this so I could re-roll it.
Same. Your highest key altogether, Zarno, is 14.
Yeah, sorry.
Oh, good. I will.
Probably why you guys are getting denied.
Probably.
I mean, I'm more than happy to step out. I have a 13 Algathar. I don't think that really helps you though.
No help at all. Yeah, I mean, if you want to go back playing D4, go enjoy.
Yeah, I don't want to hold you guys down here. If you guys are on a mission.
I mean, I'm just hanging
If you,
out.
if you if you need a DPS though, like I'm more than happy to swap back over. Like that's totally fine. I need Algathar, so if you get into one and they'll take me. I need that weapon. The weapon I got from Belcor is a 9 DPS increase. Like,
That's right.
quite literally a 9.
Is it the BIS 9 or is this one a BIS over it?
The one from Algathar is Bis.
I mean,
from Dragons is just fully upgraded, is just 9 damage more.
Okay. Well, I know, but if that 9 damage was BIS 9 damage, then, you know, it is what it is. They would still call it that.
Yeah, it's just 9
Why
more
would make
damage
grouping
than what
harder?
I have right now. But I have crafted weapons.
Aug's like
so.
the best thing now. I think still.
Yeah, my Bis weapon is Mythic Lura. So
Oh,
we'd
well, yeah, we'd have to just find a healer. Yeah, but we could just run up keys. We just do my 16 or something and change it.
Yeah, I don't even consider that to be a BIS weapon because tier's over at that point.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I hate BIS lists that include final boss items.
Yeah, and Lura of all the fucking bosses too. It's like Jesus Christ. But yeah. Yeah, the weapon from Algathar has haste mastery on it, so if I can get that as a mythic variant, it is super big for me. Because then I'll use that void thing that we get on Tuesday on it, and it would be juicy.
Hello?
It's a Linux.
Nah, Linux doesn't exist.
Yeah, he does.
Hello, Linux.
So like, what distro of Linux do you enjoy? Like, what's your what do you dabble in?
I dabble in Rel.
Okay. All right.
For work, and then Ascent OS and Ubuntu for play.
Okay. I respect that. Yeah, we just have a bunch of Ubuntu machines and servers and stuff at work, so I just kind of use Ubuntu.
Yeah, we use a lot of Ubuntu. For our
Ubuntu's
main stuff, we use Rel for our high priority issues.
Ubuntu's the only one I remember because when I took like a networking course, the instructor brought in like burned like CDRs of Ubuntu, maybe version 2 or something, for everybody because he was all excited about it.
That's
17
funny.
Sky.
17
Oh.
Sky Reach?
Yep.
Oh, that sounds awful.
Sounds really easy.
Yeah.
Really, I can't stand that dungeon, dude. Oh,
Although I don't know how to get there
is that a
now.
holy priest or a disc priest though?
Oh boy. Disc. At least in raid. And they do have a purple raid parse for healing, so that's nice. How do we get to Skyreach without... Oh, never mind. I always forget about the portal because I stopped using it the first week.
See, I never use my portals.
I meant the...
Unless it's a full guild group.
I meant the port from town.
Yeah. Oh, I always use those. That's what I'm saying.
Oh, yeah.
I never use my actual portal ability unless I'm in a full guild group.
Where is it? Over here? Over here.
Because I just assume it's going to go poorly.
I mean, I think that's the... I almost never brick keys. I just... Because normally I'm not totally pugging. And if I am, it's something easy. What are we doing? Sky... Reach.
very curious to see what the next raid tier is. Pretty sure it's like trolls, isn't it?
It's always got to be one. Troll expansion.
You know,
Yeah.
trolls are good guys. I don't know why they would do that. The irony that we ran a 10 Agathar earlier, Sarno, and I got that weapon on my Demon Hunter.
Did you get it as mythic?
Yeah.
I hate you.
The thing is I was actually genuinely taking more damage on that 10 on my paladin than I was on my monk just then.
Yep.
Just
Dude, that's like...
Just because, I mean, well, he's under geared too, but like, I definitely was getting hit a lot harder than I was just now. That's what we should do. We should, instead
Honestly,
of pushing high keys, we should do like 12s, but at like 220. It'll feel the same.
You're right.
Just take off all your rings and necklaces. Trinkets.
Dude, I see people on fucking social media because I'm a nerd and I follow a bunch of WoW accounts and stuff. People are like 290s item level. I'm like, how? Like, were you guys must have been raiding mythic like first week, like, and killing bosses because I don't know.
I mean, you'd have to get super lucky.
Yeah, I feel like that's pretty high.
Or be getting funneled gear.
Or that.
But still,
like I'm
press cap.
Like I'm 281, just under 282, and like there's really nothing else I can do. Like it's just I get like one piece a week, and if it's an upgrade, I'll throw Myth Crest into it. But last week my full sucked. Brutal. I got bonus rolls though, so I guess I can't really complain. Or a single bonus roll, right?
Yep.
I think we could get AOTC pretty quickly now.
Yeah.
It comes down to people who are doing the seeds too. Did you guys get to that part yet?
No.
What's that, phase 2? No, phase 3?
That's phase 3.
Phase 3, yeah.
Yeah, we've only made the intermission.
Been a while that this expansion was the expansion that was gutted add-ons. You know, they throw in a fucking boss like that. Assholes, dude. It's like them making a point.
I didn't think this would be the boss we died on.
You know, I never thought I'd be running around the whole fucking ring every fucking time going, okay, where did you two move to?
If they stand closer, I can help take some of the ticks off, but I can't run that far. I mean, I guess I can, I just don't know when he does his pulse. Oh my god, this... Almost got you melee trying to save that guy.
Your survival wasn't necessary.
Rip.
Well, I told them the tech, so hopefully they do it next time.
Ragnar's, that says it all. Okay.
Ooh, Brazilians.
Tech is the Og.
Oh, we had an Og.
No, he wasn't doing what he should have been doing. But he's also not supposed to be taking a fucking beam. Supposed to be going in between.
Yeah. Well, yeah, so you usually have one, you don't need the tank to do it, but the one extra person can just, yeah, run through the beams over and over. If you stand real close, the tank can do it too.
And now I don't have time for another game.
Boo.
Sucks, but it is what it is.
It is what it is.
Na, na, na.
Well, it was going well.
Yeah. I don't know what the fucking, like, first off, the only one in that group that should have been continuously taking the beam, um, you know, aside from, like, if you were to go in whenever, is me. Because I have defenses for it and everything.
Yeah, the thing is, somebody has to like swap with whoever, and normally it'd be
Priest.
a ranged DPS unless the priest healer is gonna run around. Um, it should have been the Og or the hunter should have been the one just running back and forth and bouncing, just stopping the ticks on people.
Oh yeah, but that would require the priest to fucking soak,
Well, yes.
and that's probably only gonna happen once with Fade.
The priest was soaking almost every time.
Was he?
Yeah, the Og started to just not soak things, and at the end, like they just weren't moving to soak stuff. But
That's shitty.
I think at the beginning they were soaking and the priest wasn't, and then by the end the priest was soaking everything. But if people just soak that in melee range, the tank can easily pick up the slack after the slams. But if I run away, then Kippo gets meleeed in the face.
Run away.
Well, guess I have to go pug my own now.
Dang. What are you trying to do?
I don't know. I should do an AA to get rid of my last 12 and just go straight to 16.
And
Yeah, if you're around tomorrow, I'll gladly do that with you.
So what are my lowest keys? I got a 12 AA. There's a 15 AA. Do that.
Night, y'all.
Night.
later. Yeah, I'm just
Or
looking for one more 16 for resilient.
what 16 do you need?
Nexus point.
Uh,
Pretty easy. It's just finding a group that's fucking not brain dead.
what was that? Was that a 17 we were just? I think that was a 17.
Yeah, it was 17.
Yeah, it felt fine to me. Like, so most of these dungeons don't feel any different as a tank if you're already doing what you're supposed to be doing, because you just do the same thing. And if the group is
But
scaled up
But as a
around
DP
you,
as a DPS,
huh?
could you actually, as a DPS, it's different though.
Well,
You
yeah,
actually have to press your fucking defenses, and people don't
yeah.
do that.
Well,
And health pot
that's the thing is you
and
have to
fucking
do that as
combat potion.
tanks too. You have to hit your defense. Like you have to hit your defensives, but I always hit my defensives. But just
I'm saying that
so
that's
nothing's
that's what
changed.
that's what I see in the 15, 16 range is people coming without health pots and
Yeah,
not using defensives,
yeah,
not interrupting a target.
yeah. Maybe it's to everybody. It's like if you already been doing these things as you go, then they don't really feel any different to you personally. Like if you're already doing all those things, but
Yeah.
now you still can't complete it though because you need everybody to do it. You can't do it by yourself anymore.
Nope.
So, because everything I've tanked, I was just saying, I think you're with when we did the 10, I genuinely felt like the 10 Algathar was harder to tank on my paladin under geared than the 16 Algathar we tried.
Oh, really?
Yeah, well, I mean, I just was taking more damage on my paladin because my paladin was low gear, the healer was under geared and not super good at healing. It was I forget who it was on their alt, and so it just but
Just Kempo.
I was taking big chunks of damage and was had to do a bunch. And there I was fine, but everything was running away and I couldn't gather it back up once it started spreading out.
Hey, little girl, run away.
Run away. Well, could do this MC-15. Ooh, there's a 17 Algathar. That sounds exciting. What's up with these holy priests pushing these keys? I kind of want to try tanking on my druid though, since apparently it's all super OP and broken now.
Seen that the other day as well. The druid's retarded again.
Well, I'm just saying they just reverted it back to what it was in the War Within, where it's just a thrashed Iron Fur machine. But now it's just since they boosted thrash damage, since they took all that damage away from spamming Iron Fur, it's just even stronger. But it's the same thing you used to do in the War Within when you just ran around and spammed all your Moonfires and stuff, and then uh, dropped your Lunar Beam every time it was up, which was a very short cooldown because all your abilities were arcane, so you had it up pretty much constantly. They just put that right back, even though back then everyone complained about it because it was boring. But now they're excited because it's OP.
Had my druid to farm mats at the beginning when Midnight launched, and I was guardian. Super fun doing mythic zeros because it did so much damage. And then they nerfed it.
And then they nerfed it again. And then this was the
Yep.
third time, but then they boosted the AoE. because they couldn't hold aggro apparently. Even though I didn't really run into that when I was doing keys on my druid.
I would love to know how they go internal and test like before they do nerfs and buffs and stuff, because it's like look at okay, druid, right? But then you look at like Devourer Demon Hunter. They nerfed us at the beginning by like 5 or 6% flat, just all damage.
Yeah.
Then they gave it back and way more, so we were wicked broken.
Mm.
And then they just nerfed us a smidge again, like 3%. It's like, can't you get it right the first time? I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know what they have to have some sort of internal logs or something that they just look at that they want to see the numbers line up, which are clearly don't align with like what the community looks at as far as like when you see um like the logs, like this is how much damage everybody did this week, and you can see here devourers are at the top, so they're clearly not balanced quite properly. Um,
Dude, that patch was so buggy. I don't even know if people like necessarily knew about this. Like, you could go into metamorphosis, and when you're hitting your whatever the hell it is, devour, whatever the fuck the ability is that you
mhm.
just spam over and over again, it it's supposed to generate like 10 to 12 Fury or something.
Yeah.
It was like triple that. So like you could just like permanently stay in metamorphosis after that patch. Like it was giving you like 30 Fury every cast. So like your bar just never went down.
That's pretty
Like
funny.
how do you fuck up that bad? Like man, they continue to fascinate me over the last
Yeah.
20 years with
Well,
some of the fucking stupid shit they do.
they've had a lot more recently than I feel like historically, at least stuff like that, like really broken
Yeah.
whoopsies. Um,
Yeah. They have for sure.
I wonder what this guy's waiting for. What if he's gonna invite this DK? Why would you not invite this DK? don't know what that guy's waiting for. This feels like it'd be a bad group. Let's see what they do. What's the worst that could happen?
So stupid, dude.
What?
This thing that they have in Diablo 4, like, real good for the game, but it's like a huge RNG. You can like basically create your gear like from the ground up.
Hmm.
And like roll different stats, and then if you don't like those stats, you can remove them and then roll again, and remove them and roll again. But you use currency, and it's just rinse and repeat. And all the good stats are obviously very low chance to hit. So I'm just sitting here just burning through all my materials. It's like Jesus Christ, man.
Did you play Lost Ark?
No, I don't. I've heard really good things about it
I,
though.
I haven't played it recently. I don't know what it's doing anymore. I just know when it came out, I was really into it. I played a lot of it and played it right up until I got to like the very end of what you were doing, and the loot system. I don't even know how to explain it. It just sounds similar to that, where like you basically just had RNG chance at upgrading your gear, and so you had to go farm all these mats that were harder and harder and harder to farm as you got higher up, and then you'd have like a 5% chance to upgrade, and then a 10 or whatever, or you'd have to get extra items to increase the chance to upgrade. It basically like myth track gear upgrading it, except for it's just a chance on turn in, and the mats are harder to get. And it was fine up until the end, and then the chances got so hard, and it was so hard to get the stuff. I actually stopped liking playing because there was too much farming in between the dopamine reward of actually getting the upgrade. But that was only at the very, very end of the sets of stuff. But I like the combat and stuff. It was like Diablo WoW rating.
Yeah, this revamp of the game is like great. Like they did a good job. Like it's in a really good spot.
I'll have to check it out again.
Like the biggest problem with Diablo was, and I think if you played Path of Exile,
Yep.
that game's fucking awesome.
Yeah, I enjoyed Path.
Um,
I used to play a lot of hardcore Path Exile.
yeah. So basically, they stole the item system from Path of Exile. So like how you can get like a blue or a yellow item, and you
Mhm.
can add stats to it and add different roles and everything, and
Yeah.
kind of build your item up. Whereas in Diablo, like once you hit like max level, white, blue, and yellow items were completely worthless. You just scrap them for materials. Like it got to a point at the end game where like you wouldn't even pick them up. You just leave them on the ground. So they basically copy and pasted Path of Exile's itemization. So now it's
Nice.
like if you've got a white item that has no stats on it, you can literally build it from the ground up and make it an item that you want. So it's super cool, and it makes everything worth picking up and looting and what have you. But
Yeah.
a lot of RNG on actually like crafting the item, which is just in Path of Exile though. So crafted 2 really good rings today, so I'm pretty happy with that. But trying to craft legs right now, and it's just a shitstorm. Can't get the stats I want to. Bo was saying this week's either Mythic Prog or go for AOTC.
Yeah.
He made a good point though. Not everyone's necessarily like seen the Lura fight. So like if we end up killing Cosmos, and it'd be good for people to actually like see it on heroic first.
Yeah, we would want to do it on heroic before we do it on mythic, regardless. I think. Like, so we're gonna have to do it eventually. Like, there's no way we're gonna just go straight into mythic. It'll be, I think, worth the wipes on heroic to get the mechanics, just the basic stuff.
Yeah, totally. As I said to him, I was like, well, I guess the question is, do people need loot from heroic Lura?
I don't think so.
And he's like, I think, yeah, he was like, I think some people might need like a couple things, but not overall, like, not really.
Yeah, I don't think there's anything that is, other than like maybe the oops, other than maybe like the rare necklace and the rare ring. Those might sneak in for somebody as being extra good.
Yeah.
But, I mean, that'd be it. I don't think there's anything else that drops from her. Cool. pretty clean.
Nice. Do it in time.
Huh? Ah, we're still.
Oh, I
we're
thought
still.
you-
I just meant the boss fight went
Oh, cool.
smoothly, despite the warlock running to the wrong spot with one of the balls.
Which fight? What dungeon?
Algathar, the bird boss.
Yeah, yeah.
GG. Same cloak. Oops, I didn't mean to.
Yo,
Yo.
you need 2 blasters?
Oh. Yeah, I mean, it's just me. I just plugged that.
Yeah, and let me invite my buddy to voice.
You have a blaster with you?
Yeah.
You have a
Why wouldn't
secret
I?
blaster? I don't know. Maybe they died or something.
Change his name. I gotta fucking.
I didn't even see
He
you say
changed his
anything.
Discord name, so I'm like, what the
Oh.
fuck?
Who does that? Who does that?
Yeah, what do you need?
Key-wise, I could use Caverns, Skyreach, Spire. Those are all my low ones.
Whichever, dude. Just send it.
Yeah, we just had a 16 and he was a terrible tank.
Well,
What's your version of low for Skyreach?
low.
Yeah, you said those are your low ones.
Oh, 13.
I have a 15 if you want to do it.
Yeah.
Just push that up real quick.
I'm down.
Okay. Word.
15. I'm gonna give you lead.
I don't want
The,
fucking lead.
the brick is small.
Nope. This is just a little alt trying to finish his 3400. This little guy.
All brewmasters not made the same.
Dude, I'm so sick and tired of seeing him. I'm not gonna lie.
I can
I'm
swap to my druid.
That druids ain't no different. I mean, that's what my main turned into, and then that became, oh shit, what the last hotfix happened, so everybody's got to play a druid, and 3/4 of them don't know what the fuck they're doing. Do you have a preference? That resto looks... Never mind.
Boy. Who the fuck is this? It says this is my friend. Soy Young. What the fuck? The
I
fuck
don't
is
know. So young, dude. It's your boy.
It's your boy, so young.
But his main is 38.
43. I'm learning
That's
real quick that
that's
don't
what I'm trying to
matter all
figure
the
out.
time.
Oh, yeah.
Alex.
His
Yo!
score is
This dude
38,
might.
43. What
This
the
dude might. Remember that guild we used to fucking help?
You mean me?
Yes, you.
Yeah, I know exactly which one you're talking about.
He's from them, and they actually got really good.
What?
How the tables have turned.
What? You
Yeah.
talking about that one we used to go to
Yes,
their
yes.
to do their
We used
raids?
to carry them. Yes, their
yeah.
whole raid. Yes.
I remember that. You said guild we used to help, and I was like, hold on. That band where like 8 of us would just go in and be like, all right, I guess we're doing your raids for you.
Yep. missed it. You
Yeah,
missed it.
I missed all the good stuff.
Used to carry a whole ass fucking raid group.
We were talking about it the other night when we used to do the scale the scale commander. What was his name? The dragon, the end of the raid dragon guy. Platform, move shit around.
I know what you're
Oh,
talking about.
yeah. I was running that 4 times a week, so we grabbed the lowest item level person that popped up in queue and say, "Do you have AOTC? If not, we will bring you."
Charity
That
work,
was
baby. You gotta do charity.
that was fun.
You do have to do the charity work. It is good work.
We used to take locks just for portals.
Yep.
Like, doesn't
Please,
matter. Fresh
the
fucking,
lowest.
yeah, fresh 80.
What do you want me to
Yeah.
do? I want you to jump off the edge. I don't want you to do anything else.
Yeah, just set a
Come
lock
get
gate
your
from here to
achievement.
here in a portal. That's it.
That's Prez. No, we're not bringing you. Sorry. Do you have a healer preference? I haven't played my monk
No, I
this
don't care.
expansion at all. So,
It doesn't seem to make a difference. Well, I mean, it's just the person behind it. I haven't had a
It's not
problem.
Prez.
Okay.
I don't even mind
Okay.
Prez.
No, I already
Not-
booted that guy from the list. That's
Yeah,
a big
not-
fat Negatron.
I'm everywhere, so I know I'm not gonna get healed.
No, that's true.
If she starts coming through like crazy, just say something.
Guys, yeah, that's all I.
Yeah. Now there's a difference between general talking and the game pissing her off when she starts screaming about stuff. Well, not screaming, but you get the gist.
I only learned much later that when I say yelling, it's not what people think.
Yeah.
Because I always say,
Speaking slightly louder.
yeah, I'm always saying, yeah, and then so and so yelled at me, and they're like, why would you let him yell at you? And I'm like, huh? Like
Them-
I just, oh no. I mean, they were just speaking slightly loudly. Not, no. Sorry, I forget what yelling is because that's just how I've always referred to it.
Come on, I don't need crazy, but have done at least a 13. Hmm.
Was it listed as competitive or will carry?
No, I'm over Will Carries today. I would like one key to just go in there,
And
be
vibe.
able to only worry about myself, and just have a good time. Because apparently I'm not allowed to do that today. Shaman gets to come from Ragnaros. God help me. I saw that too late.
Yeah, I was just like, I don't know.
As
He
soon
had
as
other
I clicked
problems.
it, you know what? We're gonna go ahead and do that. Sorry, friend. If he's already sitting outside, I have a little lack of faith. 7. You can come, Mr. Priest.
Uncle Priest.
Oh, last priest was healing all right.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so
They
shows
kind of even the playing field a little bit, but now you're starting to see a lot more fucking. I don't know. I thought Miss Weaver was better, to be honest. But I looked at Radio today, and fucking Resto drew it right up there with him, like fucking
Mhm.
clapping cheeks.
There you go. You got your Devourer too. So there's your
Oh, we bricked
melee
that
air
team.
quotes.
We're almost a meta group. We just have this priest in here.
Yes.
Dude, I like the Demon Hunters.
Yeah, you like them Demon Hunters.
I like them from Sargeras too.
This
Mhm.
man
Sargeras
has
are
a
Azrael.
weird fascination with every group. Well, what about that Demon Hunter over there? what about that one?
Bro, we had one that
Dude.
pump too.
With his 11.2 3 out of 9 mythic parses.
Mythic egos. All right.
See how he do. Ooh, Silver Moon Parade. You gonna let him show you up like that? Oh, Linux isn't even here yet.
He's doing what he always does, just flying around the city. Just waiting. Sitting there doing
Waiting,
laps.
looming.
Growth and Wisdom Guildmaster. Alright, that's... Alright. I don't really know how to feel about that, but...
You do.
No.
You know who I haven't seen all day? Elijah. Is he okay?
I haven't seen him either.
He's not okay.
He'll never be okay.
You chop him in the
Never.
throat. What the fuck is this?
I don't know.
Silver
That's
Moon
what...
Parade.
It's that Pooh Boy feast he put down.
Not eating that shit.
They're like, oh.
Sorry, friend. I appreciate you, but... There you
You
go.
get
You got,
this. You get this.
you got lead, do you think?
Yeah. You're going all the way, right?
You want me to go all the way? I was just gonna do the half.
Yeah. Okay.
Trying to heal you.
Just a kind little... or something when you're stopping would be great, so I don't keep throwing orbs off the ledges trying to chase Chinks down.
Yeah, I'm gonna stop at the 3 windy guys before I
Okay.
even get to them.
Okay.
I don't know whose key this is.
It's mine.
Oh, it's your key.
No.
Okay.
5, 4, 3.
See, if I could play another spec, we could do the bears and get you a few more points, but I don't know how to do anything other than that higher than 15.
The bears.
Yeah, my actual character. And go. See that? He put them all in one spot, didn't move. I like this guy. That's what I'm talking about. No orbs were wasted in the making of that bull.
Look too soon.
I haven't sent it. It's all good.
Oh.
And he didn't go, oh, look, a blizzard. I have to run out of that before it damages me.
You never know when the blizzards are gonna come for you.
That's like the new Jaja strategy. If you see a blizzard, you run from it.
Alright, you guys handle this whole thing with interrupts?
Maybe. We'll see. Oh.
I'm on moon. We're at knock next.
Oh, got a smoke paints on me?
Be late, but it's an Eon.
Wait a second. Why am I always alone?
I don't know.
Always alone.
I don't know how you're
Right.
alone. I'm retired. We're home
I'm right-
every day together.
I'm right here.
Never alone. You are never alone.
I'm so alone.
You going to the... Okay.
I'm just gonna hang out right here.
Okay.
AOE incoming.
Yeah, I was wondering about that. You called that earlier, and I still couldn't frostbolt while I was moving.
AOE incoming.
Really.
Mm-hmm. During the bird earlier.
Frontal.
Bob, bob, bob. Shit.
Well, swipe.
Orb.
Just trying to snag all their buffs off them real quick. Staying here.
Yeah, I'm gonna pull the next one over as soon as that goes off.
Okay. If Shatter had a little bit bigger range, I wouldn't care, but easier to just wait.
Oh, okay, good.
Wah, 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 wah.
There we go.
Oh, you stand here. I was gonna go in between.
What's that?
AOE incoming. Frontal.
Oh god, no.
Okay.
Frontal.
I got breath after this.
Frontal.
Syphilimo?
Minax, no.
No, I had the breath. It does damage. Oh, the middle does too much damage to me.
AOE incoming.
We don't have a battle res.
No.
No one's got battle res?
Frontal.
Not no mo.
No, emergency soul link?
I'm not even moving.
That wasn't that. I flew through the middle because I had to get the fucking debuff on him.
No, no, I'm just talking to the rest of the people remaining so I can help.
Yeah.
Ooh, that middle does hurt.
Yeah, fucking hurts.
I just
Got one
rolled
right
through it
behind
and...
you.
Oh,
Oh.
shit.
You're good, you're good.
I was standing still.
Frontal.
Where the
AOE
that was so funny.
Frontal. Frontal. Frontal.
Woo.
Be free, Linux. Come live with us.
Oh, yeah. I thought I had potion ready, and I didn't.
This just blows. I don't have ray or orb yet.
Of it all.
How can I pad without those?
Meow.
Go get them all. Go get them all worked up. It's
Piss off, wanker. Yeah, we just lost you.
Defensive. Ants coming. Defensive. Ants coming. Break line of sight. Defensive. Ants coming. Defensive.
Brother, if you stack with us, that won't happen.
Ants coming.
Oh my god, I just rolled off the edge.
Your
No.
survival wasn't necessary.
Not in range?
easier if our shark would miss every heal quickly.
Do we have a B-res?
Not unless somebody's got a,
Fingered your roll?
I literally just went to hit a
Hmm.
defensive
I
and
have,
hit roll.
I have the fucking soul link, but it's like minutes.
Jeff and his one brain.
Oh, that was funny.
Use them
I can't believe I just did that.
Some throwback to Castle Nathria. I used to do that all the time.
Defensive. Ants coming. Defensive.
Just stay here, stupids. And then you ring it away.
Ads coming. Red line of sight.
It's gonna.
No, it's not. Clutch.
Defensive. Ads coming. Defensive. Ads coming. Red line of sight. Defensive. Ads coming. Defensive. Ads coming. Red line of sight.
Oh shit. Fuck you, leave her alone.
Defensive.
Finger roll.
Yeah. Don't jinx it.
Ads coming. Defensive.
No.
Nah, the guy with the wings died to fall damage.
I tried to rescue someone that went out of range last second.
Oh, there's spawners behind us though.
We're doing a mega pull, huh?
Not that mega.
Did you see that?
I do have to move a lot though.
Orb over here, up top.
Alright, hold on. I'm gonna try to weasel my way up there.
Okay,
I just I touched it.
Okay.
Show me on the doll where you touched it. Little touchy.
Uncle Touchy, is that what you just said?
Blech.
You guys didn't have one of those? I'm the only one.
Can't say that I did.
That's a you thing, dude. Not all families are the same, brother. I'm sorry.
Orb.
Bullshit.
I'm on moon.
Even this, that guy wanted
You
me.
ain't doing me like the frickin' Shaw.
Over here getting murdered.
Nothing left. All my pots are down.
I too am running out of buttons. Never mind, they all just came back.
I'm probably gonna call it a night, guys. Good luck in your dungeon.
Take it easy.
Yeah.
I don't know you, but have a good evening.
Who's that?
Zaxov? Sarno? The demon hunter?
That I'm
The super high damage demon hunter? You should like that guy.
Should, right?
Target
Dude.
I'm trying.
Me too, I'm trying. It's so broken, bro. I cannot cast Eruption in the air.
No.
I can cast a lot of different things. Well, to the target in there. I can cast on the boss if I'm in front of him.
change. Debuffer mode.
Oh, it doesn't work.
Don't worry, I'll solo it.
I tried to alter time back out of it, but it didn't care. They really need to fix some of that bullshit. It's like the debuff staying on you in Seat.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
I altered. I went back, so how does that work?
Debuffer mode.
You can't
That'll
even
work.
like pre-bubble that with a paladin.
That's so dumb.
Don't have. Okay, I do have the top.
Target change. Debuffer mode.
Da da.
Hooray.
Or if he wants some pants.
Mike Jones.
Who?
Mike Jones.
2A1. None of the rest. Come on, dude. 230.
Something like that.
8004. Hit
Yeah.
Mike Jones upon the low. No. Jesus.
Jesus.
I'll catch you guys later.
Have a good one.